I'm gonna get out my yarn. We are in the treehouse. It is almost sunset and I thought I would jump on for a few minutes to say hi and hello. I hope that the internet works okay. We've been having some trouble today out here with the internet, but I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, let's see. So today I am once again working on my little granny square style crop top. Hey Anna, hey Aussie Life, hi Sophia, Nikki, Jelly, how is everybody? Hello, hello friends. Larissa, Sunshine, Saturn, Sana, Larissa, Costa, DJ, Archie, Leah, welcome, welcome. Just chilling out here. Just had a charcuterie board with the family and I was like, man, it's so pretty. It's like basically sunset. And I was like, I want to jump on here for at least a few minutes and say hi and chilling. How's the shirt going? It's good. It's like, you know, that much. So yeah, I'm like wondering if I should do a different color for the like collar and trim and stuff. I'm curious what you guys think about this. Like, I personally love pink and green together. I don't know if my friend would wear it though together, like pink and green or something. Could be kind of cool if like the collar was a different color. Maybe it needs to be like a bright blue or something. I don't know. You're currently having fun learning how to use a knitting loom. That's awesome. I have a knitting loom and I've literally never used it. Tilly is wonderful. She is sleeping in the box that my dad made for her. Did you guys see that in yesterday's video? My dad cut a bunch of like Amazon boxes and like put them together with these like tunnels between them. It's really cute. You love my jacket? Thank you. Josh got me this for Christmas last year. I did sleep in the treehouse. I put an air mattress out here and I had just a bunch of blankets. And I was basically just sleeping in the open because like there's no walls or anything, you know, out here. Guys, I finally took a shower. I hadn't showered. I had not showered since Saturday. Whenever I showered in the outdoor shower, we've just been like working nonstop on the treehouse and I had not washed my hair in like over a week. I literally had it like in braids and just kept it that way the whole time we built the treehouse. Oh man. And so I finally washed my hair. I feel like a new person. Yeah, my hair is finally washed. Am I going to sleep outside again tonight? Not tonight. Not tonight. It is going to be pretty warm tonight though. It's actually in like the 70s right now, which is crazy. Any Ren Fair soon? Probably not for the rest of this year. I think what Texas is right now, and then which one starts in like February? I think it's like Georgia maybe? We could do maybe Atlanta for February Ren Fair. But yeah, usually we just go to the Tennessee Ren Fair in May and then Michigan Ren Fair in the fall. And then if we can, we go to a few other ones, but that's always kind of hit or miss. How do you keep your hair from getting greasy? Oh, my hair always gets greasy. It always gets greasy. I washed it a couple hours ago is why it looks clean right now, but I just washed it. Hold on, I gotta spin and grab my drink. Wee. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Freddie. Just to check for bugs. Okay, I'm good. Oh, I drank from out here earlier, and you guys hear Dad's tractor. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's across the pond. You'll probably see him drive by in a second. Hold on, let me see if you can see it. Maybe not. You see it? So the pond behind me, that's like their driveway on the other side of the pond. How many states have I been to? What do we say, 44 or 46, something like that? I have not been to, let's see if I can figure out where I've not been. I have not been to Alaska, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and maybe Delaware. So maybe I've been to 45 states. I have to double check. I don't know if I've been to Nebraska. That might be actually one that I don't know if I've been to. I need to check. What's my favorite thing that I've created? I don't know. Like, probably the archway into the magical fairy forest. So it's probably still one of my favorite things ever. I have been to Alabama. I have been to South Carolina. You're new here. Welcome, Amazing H. Welcome to the Sunflower family. You live in Minnesota. I have been to Texas. I was in Texas not too long ago. I went to South by Southwest this year. But I've been to Texas in the past too. Yes, I've been to Wyoming. I love Wyoming. Really love Wyoming. I've been to Hawaii. When I was really, really young though. Like I do remember Hawaii, but not like super, super well, but it was beautiful. You live in North Carolina? I've been to North Carolina. Growing up, we would go to like the Outer Banks a lot, and so went to North Carolina a lot. What's a dream country I'd like to go to? New Zealand and Scotland are my top 2 on my travel bucket list, for sure. How I learned to crochet a different way. You have learned to crochet a different way. Awesome. Cool. Hi, Cookie Cutter. How are you? I'm your comfort YouTuber, Clara. That makes me so happy. When people tell me that, I think it like makes me happier than like anything ever. Any people here not from the US? Is what someone asks. What are my favorite states I've been to? Goodness, I really like Maine. I really like Washington State. And I really like South Dakota. Those are probably my 3 favorite states that I've been to. South Dakota, like, there's a lake there called Sylvan Lake, and there's like the Black Hills and the Needles. Like, there's just such beautiful places there, and the Badlands are gorgeous. I feel like South Dakota is just like really underrated. Like the landscape is like very underrated. Hi, Holly. And Maine, I love like the Portland, Maine area. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then I really, really loved Seattle, Washington. I went there for work once, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. Oregon was really pretty too, but I haven't been to Oregon since I was a kid, but I went to Seattle just a few years ago. I should do Get Ready With Me's. My Get Ready With Me's probably would just be kind of chaotic. It would just be, I don't know. Do I prefer knitting or crochet? I don't know. I mean, overall still, I shouldn't say I don't know. Overall, I still prefer crochet, but I'm having a lot of fun with knitting lately, so it's like hard to say, you know? Good to see you too 2 days in a row, Katie. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more lives while I'm visiting my family, because it's just fun to be out here in the treehouse. And I can just crochet and sit in the hammock, and it's great. Oh my gosh, congratulations, King of ADHD. That's so exciting. My backup Diet Coke. Tilly's wonderful. She was sleeping. Let's see if I can see her from here. No, there's a tree blocking the way. So she was sleeping in the little house that my dad made her out of Amazon boxes. How do you make cloud dough? That video is from like 5 years ago, and it makes me laugh that it still gets views every day. I have no idea. I can't remember how I made it. I feel like it was equal parts, wasn't it conditioner and like cornstarch or something like that? Isn't that how I made it? Gosh, that was 2020, I think, that I did the cloud dough video. Am I gonna make more sweaters? Definitely gonna make more sweaters this year. I'm kind of making a sweater right now. I'm making a sweater vest. I want to hand knit a sweater. I'm hand crocheting myself a sweater, but I didn't bring the yarn with me. I tried to only bring yarn with me on this trip to see my family with the intention of Christmas presents. So me and my friend Lydia, who I'm making this for, our joke is like that we always exchange our Christmas presents at Valentine's Day anyways, so if I don't finish this, it's okay. You subscribed? Misty, welcome to the Sunflower family. Can we get some sunflowers in the chat to welcome Misty to the Sunflower family? Welcome, welcome. You don't want to finish your corner to corner blanket. Can I give you inspiration to finish it? Oh my gosh, I've had corner to corner blankets that took me like years to make, so I don't know if I'm the best person to give you advice on like how to finish a project, considering we still haven't finished the 2022 temperature blanket. Am I going to my home Ren Fair when it comes? Yeah, for sure. I'll be at the Tennessee Ren Fair this coming year, probably every weekend. That's what we did this past year. We got like an annual pass. We went every weekend. My favorite holiday is Christmas. You would subscribe, but you're on mobile and it won't show you the subscribe button. That's so weird, but that's okay. What's a corner to corner blanket? So it's a type of crochet where you literally like, you actually start, this is a granny square style, but picture that it's not. It kind of gives like a little bit of the same vibe. It looks a little different though. So you basically start in a corner and you make like one little square, and then you build it out. You do like 3 squares, and then you do the next row with more squares, and you just keep building it out this way. And then when it's like the length, then you like put it like make it smaller. I don't know how to explain it. I do have a tutorial on my page though for it. I need to make a new tutorial. The tutorial's old. Curious Elliot, welcome to the Giraffes. Thank you so much for joining my memberships. That is so sweet. If anyone's new here, members basically get your name is a different color. You have little cute sunflower emotes that are special, and your name goes in the description of all my videos. And sometimes I just post random like behind the scenes little shorts or photos that are for members only. But what I was gonna say is, for anyone who doesn't know that we do this, the first Monday of every month on my live stream, we give out 5 like free memberships. So you do have to pay for memberships normally, but I want everybody to have a chance to be a member without paying. And so the first Monday of every month, we give out 5 free memberships. Thanks for subscribing, Miss Westy. Welcome to the Sunflower family. How do you become a member? So on mobile, you can't always see it. It's a little button that says join. Oh, Boppy33, welcome to the Giraffes. Thank you so much for subscribing to the memberships. That is very, very sweet of you. Oh, you guys, that's very, very nice of you. But like I said, if you guys don't want to pay for a membership, we do give away 5 free ones every month. And allegedly, according to YouTube, so I can't choose who gets the gifted memberships, but what happens is YouTube gives memberships to whenever they're gifted. They give it to whoever is in the room who has interacted the most with my content recently. So we're 2 weeks away from the next set of gifted memberships, so, you know, like and comment on a lot of videos, and hopefully it'll tell the YouTube algorithm to give you the next free membership. You love my videos? Thank you, Larissa. You're not late. You're right on time. I was gonna say we just started. It's crazy. We've been on for like 12 minutes. Your profile picture, let's see. You guys are like this tiny on here, so I can't really see. It looks like a cat. That's adorable, Lex. Lex, not Lexi. So cute. I have the membership set, an option for the lowest one possible, which is 99 cents a month. And I put everything, it's like, if you pay for the 99 cents a month or the $5 a month, it's all the same thing. Like you get all the same content. So it's 99 cents for the month. You just subscribed. Thank you so much, Starlight. Welcome. I taught you how to crochet. Oh my gosh. Jana, thank you for subscribing. You guys are so sweet. Your aunt and I have the same name. Nice. Nice. Holly's a good aunt name. I'm also an Aunt Holly. Do you guys say aunt or aunt? Is there a specific reason why I'm live or just for fun? Just for fun. Just for fun. I like to do like, so we do Monday lives every single Monday at like 6 p.m. Eastern time. We go live, no, 6 p.m. Eastern time for an hour. And then we follow that up by our new video for the week. And then I try to go live, I don't every week, but I try to go live, you know, just random times throughout the week as well. Cause like, you know, saying hi and stuff. I need to do a morning live sometime. Cause like, I have a lot of people from like the UK and like Europe who can't always come to like this time of like lives. I think it's like what, midnight maybe in the UK right now. Do I like Percy Jackson? You make edits of Percy Jackson? It's so cool. So I haven't seen the new Percy Jackson show. I saw the old movie and I've never read the book. So I kind of somehow miss Percy Jackson. I don't know how old I was whenever it came out. I might have been a little bit older than like the target demographic when it came out. But I read a lot of YA now. So I should go back and read it. Hello from Austria, not Australia. Hello in Austria. Oh my gosh, I can imagine that you say that and people say Australia. You got into crocheting because of me? Oh my gosh. Who's my favorite music artist? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift for sure. I listen to Taylor more than any other artist. Like I have a lot of artists that I love, but I just always, you know, it is 22:38 in the UK just now. Okay, cool. Oh, Sophia, welcome to the Sunflowers. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. Wait, this is so cool. And I can see the memberships across the bottom too. Oh, something else for members. I have it set up to where you can see like your little profile icons on my page if you are a member. So if you go to my page, I don't know if you can see it on mobile, I know you can see it on the desktop, but if you go to my like YouTube page, there's like a bar that shows all of your profile pictures for everybody that's members. Crochet gift ideas for guys. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. I did a video that was 101 crochet gift ideas, and there are definitely a lot in there that guys would like too, but you might actually kind of sift through them. You just finished a little crochet rose. I love that. One of my friends that I went to the Ren Fair with in Michigan made this like beautiful fairy hood that was like covered in all these flowers. It was like the prettiest thing I've ever seen. You literally said to your friend today, you should watch Auna workout duties. Are so cool. Jelly, thank you so much. Wait, that's so sweet. When I hear that you guys like tell your real life friends about like our community and stuff, it makes me so happy. Like, I can't explain. You're crocheting a baby blanket. Amazing. I love that. One of my friends just had a baby and I really want to, actually 2 friends just had babies. I need to make some baby blankets too. I do need to make some baby blankets. Am I giving out memberships right now? I'm not giving out memberships right now. I will be giving them out in 2 weeks. The December 2nd, I think, is the first time. Have I ever knit before? I actually learned how to knit a couple months ago. And I've been knitting a lot. I'm knitting, I don't have any out here with me. I have the stuff to make them, but I'm working on these little stockings for my friends and all their favorite colors. So this is for my friend Royal. Her favorite color is black. And so do you see how that's like the toe of the stocking? And then it'll come on up and then I'll switch into the white fuzzy yarn for the top. And then I need to make 2 more green ones for friends, an orange one. I don't know what else I need to make. I need to go through and count, count it up again. You searched my name on Spotify because you didn't know my song names, and my songs came up. Yeah, I do have songs on Spotify and Apple Music and all that kind of stuff. Music was what I was doing before I started doing content, and I actually think I'm going to be releasing songs again next year, so I will be sharing that whole process with you guys. I've started writing for an album, and I just love it. It's like very cozy and quirky music. It very much fits like our, you know, our community. Yep, we have a song that mentions yarn and Tilly, not by name, but you know, talks about a cat. And yeah, okay, wait, I'm on the purl side, so I need a purl. I actually like purling better than knitting, and I knit in a style called Continental. If you are a crocheter who wants to learn how to knit, look up Continental, because you actually hold your working yarn the same way that you do for crochet, and then you can just start knitting. Can I do a knitting tutorial? I don't know if I know enough about knitting yet to do like a good tutorial. Maybe I can do a video that's like, I've been knitting for however many months and crocheting for this many years. Here's what like I recommend as somebody who wants to learn how to knit as a crocheter. How do you join memberships? It should be a button on my page called join, and then it's like 99 cents a month. But if you don't want to buy one, basically the first Monday of every month, Josh and I give out like 5 free memberships, and so you just have to be on the live stream the first Monday of every month, and then they're given out at random to the people in the room who have interacted the most with my content recently. You really want to knit, but it's hard. Yeah, it's weird. Like I almost feel like the actual technical movements of knitting are easier than crochet, but for some reason crochet is just like so much more beginner friendly. This is my 3rd time trying to learn how to knit, and like it finally stuck, but I don't really know how to do anything fancy. Another thing I'll say is I highly recommend using circular knitting needles even when you're just knitting straight and not going in the round. I do really like knitting in the round though. I like knitting in the round probably better than I like knitting flat, knitting straight. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called knitting flat. You were here last night, Caitlin. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You were here last night. Awesome. So was I. You found out how to see the join button. Let's see, on the wall, if you go to Safari and click AA buddy, press request on the desktop. Okay, this all sounds confusing to me. Now I know why whenever people are like, how do I join your memberships? I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Here's something I will say though. If you go to any of my long form YouTube videos and go to the description, so like the one of us building the treehouse stairs, if you go to that video and go into the description, it'll have like all my members saying like, thank you members for supporting the channel. And then at the bottom, there's like a link that says like join a channel membership here. You should be able to go click that link and it should take you to the membership. Am I actually gonna make Tilly a hat? I've made Tilly a few hats in the past. I made her a little bear hat. I made her a little, what we would call a toboggan, but it's all, I think for most people is a sled, but we called them these hats, toboggans. They're like the winter hat that has usually little poof on top and has like little ear things. Some people just call that a beanie or like a winter hat or like a toque maybe, but I made her one of those. I made her a witch hat for Halloween, and I do need to make her some sort of a little holiday hat though. It'll be cute. Should you quit YouTube? That is completely up to you, friend. I personally really love YouTube and our little community here, but you do what is going to make you happy. You're new to crocheting, any tips? I should do a video that's like X amount of tips for beginning crocheters. So now I'm on the purl. No, I'm not. Now I'm on the knit side. So there's knitting and there's purl. So this is the knit side where the stitches look like this. And this is the purl side where they look like this. It's called purl because see the little like bumps, they look like little pearls. And then this is the knit side. And so now I'm doing, it's like technically the same stitch but backwards. So before I held my yarn in the front, now I hold my yarn in the back. Like there's little things like this that make knitting confusing, but I think the actual movements of knitting are less complicated. Another thing about knitting is knitting is less movement, partially just because, you know, I can't go as quickly. But knitting is a lot less movement than crochet is, so it doesn't hurt my nerve damage as much. I love ghost stories. Ghost stories in the moonlight. I'm not scared long as you're there singing ghost stories. Knitting tips. My knitting tip is to go to the YouTube page called Sheep and Stitch. Something about Sheep and Stitch just clicked for me. I had watched so many tutorials and none of them clicked. A lot of people really love RJ Knits, and I did learn some stuff from RJ Knits, but Sheep and Stitch is the one that just really, really, really clicked for me. Do I like potatoes? Potatoes, boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so you can't say the word potatoes to me. You should search my name in potatoes on YouTube because I tried to grow potatoes a couple years ago and had a very sad little potato harvest. Oh man. What is a great thing to crochet first as a beginner? Anything where you can just do a single crochet back and forth and something small that you can finish in like a couple hours. So like a coaster, a headband, a little pouch so you can sew up the sides of. Anything really, really small. Weird. Okay, charcoal territory. It doesn't work when you click the link. It brings you to my page. It's supposed to be the join button. I'm so sorry. I have no idea. Maybe I'll send some emails and try to figure out how to get this fixed on my page. Bring the temperature blanket up here. It's not here. I didn't bring it this trip. I should have. I didn't know I was gonna stay this long. I thought I was just staying for a couple days to do the stairs, but I think I'm gonna stay longer and do some more big projects here. What's some good clothes ideas for crocheting? I have just now got into making more wearables, but I would say like I did a video on like the basics of sweater making, just a short, but if you look up like my name and like sweater making, you should be able to find it. And I kind of explain, like I draw out how to make your pattern for like a sweater. Sweaters are pretty easy. It just might take a while. You just literally make 4 rectangles. That's all you do whenever you're crocheting or knitting a sweater. Obviously there's like a bunch more you can do to make it like fancy, but you really, really don't have to. You don't have to. Oops, sorry, I kicked my tripod. Look at the sunset, it looks so pretty. I still like crocheting better, but knitting is great because, hey friends, just a reminder, if you do spam the chat, you will get muted. And I don't like muting people. But we gotta keep the chat open for everybody to talk. Where's Tilly? She's inside right now. With my parents or Josh. I think Josh is actually out in my dad's workshop working on his next YouTube video because he's also a YouTuber. But Tilly, the last time I saw her, she was inside with my parents. And I'm out in the treehouse right now, but I think you guys knew that. People confuse crocheting and knitting. I know. Did you see the video I did that was like, it was like crochet versus knitting. It was like, I am Drew, like I'm crochet, I am Danny, knitting. We are not the same person. It's like one of my favorite shorts I've ever done. It's pitch black outside for you. Yeah, we're getting there. And it's not even 6 o'clock yet. Crazy. You saw that video? What are good things to crochet for Christmas presents? I'm glad you asked. I actually made a video 2 weeks ago that is 101 gift ideas that are crochet and knit. 101. What am I making right now? Right now I'm actually making something off the list. I am making a tiny stocking for my friend Royal. I'm making all my friends stockings in their favorite colors. And, well, it was a group of friends that were getting together last week, and I was trying to have them all done, and I didn't have them all done yet. And so one of our friends was in from out of town, so I got hers done first so I could give it to her while she was in town. And everybody else's will be getting theirs delayed. But I just found out the same group of girls were going to like a Christmassy event thing together in December. And so I'm gonna try to have everybody's stockings done for that little get together. I think it'll be really cute. And I'm gonna embroider everybody's initials on the front. So this is for my friend Royal, and oop, dropping my pink yarn. I'll put my pink yarn back in my bag for a second because I'm not gonna work on this for a minute. I'm gonna keep working on the stocking. I might try to finish the stocking actually. I haven't been counting the rows. This is a pattern, but of course, even though I'm using the pattern, I'm still not actually using the pattern. I'm just gonna keep making the stocking bigger until it looks right. I think we need a few more rows before we put the white fluffy part on top. It's so cute though. I really like this wool. It's well, it is wool. I was gonna say this yarn, it's wool. The stocking pattern is not mine. It was from another YouTuber. I do have it posted. Which video was this in? Okay, last week's videos, not yesterday's, but last week's, whenever I crocheted the gingerbread house for Tilly. Did you guys see that one? I crocheted Tilly, my cat, a gingerbread house. So in the description of that video is linked the knitting pattern for this. It's like the tutorial where she walks you through step by step of how to make these, and then her website has the pattern for free. You went out in the snow. I'm literally so jealous. You can't believe that was a week ago? I know. I can't believe how quick this whole year has gone by. It's crazy. Do I still use a knitting machine? I haven't in a while. I don't think I've used a knitting machine since, I think Josh's sweater was maybe my last big project on the knitting machine. I feel like I really use the knitting machine like every winter, and then during like the summer months I make like other projects and do like just like little projects, and same thing with fall, and then I slowly get back into the knitting machine. I got a circular knitting machine last year that I have never set up. I need to check it out and see if I can make some hats this winter. Sorry you're late. You're right on time. Oh, I switch hobbies all the time. It's one of my favorite things about being a YouTuber is because, you know, we can just try out all kinds of different crafty hobbies together, and it's super fun. My voice is soothing. Thank you. Can't believe we've been here for 26 minutes. I know. It's wild. It's wild. You wanted to snow on Christmas this year? Same. Literally same. What's the quickest way to crochet a blanket? The quickest way to crochet a blanket is corner to corner. I need to do a better tutorial for corner to corner. I have a corner to corner tutorial, but it's just like filmed on my phone a few years ago. It's still a good tutorial, I think, but I need to do like a more in-depth tutorial. So corner to corner crochet, look that up. There's other people who have other tutorials too. And I would use a yarn that is like a size 6 bulky yarn with probably like a size 8 or 10 hook, maybe even a size 10 hook, and you can do a blanket pretty quickly. Somebody should comment that, asking me like the quickest way to make a blanket on one of my videos, and I'll show you, I'll use your comment and I'll show you a blanket that I made for my mom in a week. It's a corner to corner blanket with thick yarn. And I can show you guys that. So if somebody wants me to use their comments in a video, comment on any of my new shorts or my new long form video and say, and ask me what's the quickest way to make a blanket, and I'll try to use your comment in the video. Why have I been doing so many live streams? I don't know. I want to hang out. I want to say hi. And I'm also just working to get all of my Christmas presents done. So I don't know. It's fun to see you guys. She's wonderful. My cat is wonderful. She's chilling with my parents inside. What size yarn for a blanket? I mean, it depends on like what vibe you want, but if you want to make a blanket really quickly, I would use a size 6. I'm using a size 6 right now. So it's just like a little bit of like a chunkier yarn or bulky yarn. I personally am not the biggest fan of blanket yarn for blankets, weirdly enough, except for baby blankets. I really love them for baby blankets. But yeah, but it's still a good option. What kind of cat do you have? Rescue. I don't know. We don't know what she is. She's calico, and she's got really big ears. So I don't know what her breed is. No idea. Your cat says hi to Tilly. Aw, Tilly says hi back. Should definitely do a hand crochet tutorial for a blanket or baby blanket. I haven't done much hand crocheting. I did a little bit with my gigantic Christmas sweater, the one that weighs 18 pounds. I did a little bit of that by hand, but for the most part I used a 30mm hook. Have I heard of Duolingo? Yeah, I use Duolingo almost every day. I think my streak is maybe like 22 days right now. I had like 100 and something days at the beginning of the year, and then I messed up, and then I quit doing it for a while. But no, I really do love Duolingo. What's my favorite craft on my channel? I feel like a lot of times it's like whatever's the newest. Like, I don't know if you consider them a craft, but the stairs to the treehouse. So I don't know if you guys have seen this week's video yet, but I'll give you a preview if you haven't seen it yet. So I'm currently in the treehouse, and this is what we did this week. Hold on, let me make my way around. So, ooh, wow, guys, look at that sunset. Oh my goodness. Favorite Taylor Swift song of all time is New Year's Day. Closely followed by Begin Again. So there's the archway into the magical fairy forest. Yes, I am a Swiftie. I am learning Spanish on Duolingo. There's our old trapdoor. This is where the terrifying ladder used to be. And these are the stairs. That's the fairy forest. I just liked hearing the crickets for a minute. So this is where I've been sitting. in the little hammock swing. And that's where you guys have been sitting. How long has the magical fairy forest existed? So it's hard to explain. I don't really know. So like my dad is a carpenter, and he started by building like their house. And, you know, it's like back in the middle of the woods. So the forest already existed. But then we built, I don't know if the outhouse or the treehouse came first, but the treehouse, I know for sure I was 10 when we built this treehouse. So that was 21 years ago, because I'm 31, almost 32. And then, so the outhouse is over there. It's not that one, it's the one behind it right there. And so then, let's see, after the outhouse and treehouse, the next thing was probably the lights. My dad put the lights out here a few years ago. And then during the pandemic, he built the shower house, which is that place right there. You can see all this in more detail in this week's video. And then me and Josh and my parents built the archway into the magical fairy forest made out of cedar about a year ago. And then this week, we just added the stairs, because in the past, to get up here to the treehouse, you had to climb up this like terrifying ladder up through the trapdoor. So today was actually really cool. My grandpa got to come into the treehouse for the first time ever, because he got to go up the stairs. It was really cool. When's my birthday? January 3rd. Okay, hold on a second. You guys, I gotta try to get into the hammock without falling out of it. Did anybody see my really old vlog? I don't even know if it's still on my channel or not, but I have this vlog from like a couple of years ago where I was like hammock camping in the living room, and when I went to get in the hammock, I flipped out of it. You guys, I got a concussion. It was so bad. I fell straight out of the hammock. That's your sister's birthday? That's awesome. Your birthday's December 5th? Well, happy early birthday. You're learning German? That's awesome. What time is it? It's about 6 o'clock. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. Your Duolingo streak is 984 days and you're learning French. That's amazing. One of my friends has, what is hers, 1,008, I think, the last time I checked a couple days ago. Crazy. The biggest hook I've ever used was it 30 or 35 for my gigantic Christmas sweater. I have a Christmas sweater that weighs 18 pounds that I crocheted. And it was either 30 or 35 millimeters. Yeah, what is everybody's Duolingo streaks? If you have one. Hello, Dora. How are you? Oh my gosh, 657. That's amazing. 0. Nice. That was me, like, what did I say, 20 days ago? I might have lost it. I don't think I did it yesterday. I use a lot of my free streaks too. You have a 14-day streak. Good job, Joel. Can I teach you to do magic circle? I keep meaning to do like a mini tutorial for that. Right now, if you want to find my magic circle tutorial, it's inside of a different video. So it's the video of how to crochet heart-shaped earrings. And there's like, it's labeled, all the sections at the bottom are labeled. And so, it's okay. Sorry for muting you. Just like I said, if anybody's spamming, you will get muted, but you won't get like kicked off or anything. You'll just get muted for a little while and then you'll be back. We just want to make sure that everybody can talk in the chat and that I can answer as many people as possible, because I can only see about 4 messages at a time. So when one person is spamming, it doesn't let me like talk to everybody and let everybody have their turn and stuff. Wait, what were we talking about? Duolingo? Sorry, I know I was in the middle of a sentence. I totally forgot. That's fine. Let me know if anybody remembers where I was at. You're crocheting a Christmas tree. That's so cool. Oh, magic circle. That's what we were talking about. So inside of my how to crochet heart-shaped earrings tutorial, it's on the playlist called 'Tis the Season, because it was like a Valentine's Day video. So inside that tutorial, there's a section at the bottom, like you can like scroll across the bottom of the video. There's a section called magic circle. Hey friends, just a reminder, please don't spam or you will be muted. I really love magic circles. I had never done a magic circle until like maybe a year ago. So yeah. Sorry friend, I have to I have to mute you for a minute for spamming. But you'll be back soon if you want to be. Hi Sally, how are you today? You're crocheting right now and watching? Awesome. What's everybody crocheting or knitting or crafting? Are you all just hanging out? I'm trying to decide, since I haven't been counting, I'm trying to decide how much taller I want my stocking to be before I change into the white fluffy yarn. I think I need to, maybe one more? What do we think? Fingerless gloves. A penguin! That's awesome! Keychain. I should come to Canada. I've been to Montreal. I loved Montreal. You're making a sunflower turtle? I love that. Crocheting a Stitch plushie. Stitch as in Littler and Stitch? Or a different Stitch? Christmas crochet tutorials. I want to. I need to like come up with some patterns. I need to like, and you guys know I'm bad at making patterns and I'm bad at using patterns. So I think it would be fun to do like a video that's like 5 easy crochet ornaments that you can make in like 10 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that'd be a really fun video. I kind of learned how to make candy canes that I like when I was crocheting Tilly's cat bed. So Tilly, I made her, my cat, I made her a gingerbread house. And and I made little candy for the outside of it, and the candy canes turned out great. So friends, we don't do pranks like that in this room. I will tell you like once, but if it happens again, I will like, you know, hide from channel. Because I know that it's like really popular to say like, wait, let me actually make sure there's nobody behind me. And I hate that I'm doing that because now it's like, oh, haha, it's so funny. Okay, see, there's no one behind me. So it's a big thing for people to come into live stream rooms and be like, there's someone behind you. Or a lot of people be like, there's a roach on your wall or there's a spider crawling up your face. Please don't do that to people. It causes people so much anxiety. Like, you don't know what somebody's going through on a live stream. And if they see that and like panic, it's just really not nice to cause somebody anxiety like that. First time it ever happened to me was on TikTok, and like I had never done live streaming before and had no idea this was a prank, and I was in front of a window and somebody's like, there's someone like outside your window, and like I like hid and like almost called the cops and like all this stuff. So please don't prank people like that. It's really, really not kind. You love my eyeliner? Thank you. I have no idea what this eyeliner is called. I'm sorry. I use it every day. I should know. It's just some sort of like pin from like Amazon. It's probably like NYX or something like that. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Jacob. Can we get some birthday balloons in the room for Jacob? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Queen, that is such a sweet comment. They said, hello, fellow crocheters. I am so proud of all your accomplishments. I love that. Thank you so much, Cypher, saying you love my videos and want to say hi. Hello. You saw me at Target? Well, if you see me at Target or wherever, you can always say hi. And I always try to have duckies with me whenever I meet you guys in real life. It's fun. I met one of you at Chipotle recently, and I was so glad that I had a ducky with me. Some dogs are barking. Not coyotes, though. It's crazy how different coyotes and dogs sound. Did you guys see the coyotes in my recent video? It's crazy. Or hear the coyotes, I should say. Pretty crazy. You're learning how to crochet today. That's awesome. Do I crochet amigurumi? I have a tiny bit. I don't do a ton of plushies. So the Red Heart advent calendar that I got that I'm doing a review of for this next week, it is like 12 days of amigurumi. I'm sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. That's how like a video that I watched said it recently. But yeah, it looks really cool. So I'm gonna do it. My mom is a beginner crocheter and I might have her do it with me to see, you know, how easy the little crochet kits are to use. How old's the treehouse? 21 years old. Because I was 10 when we made it. Pretty crazy. I have not ordered from there. I don't even know what that is. Any tips for a new crocheter? I always say to start with a small project and make it something that you can finish. Because people will be like, I want to make a sweater, I want to make a blanket. And then it can get kind of discouraging when it takes like months to do it. So I'd start with something small that you can make in like a few hours. Oh, Tilly's in the house. I can't show you Tilly right now. Like I literally can't. I would lose internet walking from the forest to the house because we have an internet router out here now. So I would literally like lose you guys if I tried to walk to the house. You're making a granny square blanket. It's taking so long. Keep running out of yarn. I feel it. I feel you. I have a playlist for beginner. Wait, I have a playlist for beginners or somebody else does? I was like, do I have a playlist for beginners? I have some tutorials for beginners. Am I doing this right? This is the knit side. Yeah, this is the knit side. Okay, I'm gonna knit this last row and then we're gonna start by purling on the second color. I hope I have scissors out here. My favorite season is fall and winter for sure. Like if it could just be like, I don't know, 50 to 70 degrees all the time, that's like my favorite. You need to go ice skating. I love ice skating so much. I met one of you guys when I was ice skating on my birthday a couple of years ago, actually. That's the last time I went ice skating. It was my 30th birthday, so oh my gosh, almost 2 years ago. And one of you came up to me and said, do you crochet on YouTube? I was like, yeah. It's wild. Hi, Natalie, how are you? Have I watched My Hero Academia? I have, but I'm like so far behind. I'm like years behind at this point. I really was like up with MHA for a couple years, and then I just haven't in a long time. Ooh, that's a huge bug. It literally looks like a mosquito, but like giant. Not like one of those big mosquitoes, but just like a freakishly large normal mosquito. Okay, if it lands on me, you guys have to tell me. Love fall, but don't love when it gets cold. That makes sense. I really do love like the cold. I really do. Probably not colder than like 20, but yeah, I really love fall and winter so much. It was beautiful today. It was like in the 70s, which is crazy for November 19th. We won't show Tilly the treehouse. We don't take her outside at my parents' house because they live way back in the middle of the woods. And so like if she goes outside here and gets used to like coming out here, it's just like a little bit too dangerous for her. We don't want her to like, you know, get eaten by a coyote or get lost or anything like that. Are we making one of the stockings? I am making one of the stockings. Have I made a hexagon granny square cardigan? I haven't. I've made a hexagon granny square bag though. Let's see. What do I crochet? A little bit of everything. Bye forevermore. I am back on live. Welcome back. I don't know. Since I have access to the treehouse and the treehouse's Wi-Fi, you guys are probably going to be getting a lot of lives from me this week. I don't do a lot of amigurumi. I don't. I've done a little bit, but I'm going to be doing some soon because I'm testing like a crochet kit advent calendar for next week. Very excited. Your sister made a granny square cardigan. awesome. How many pets do I have? Just Tilly, just my one cat. Guess what? What? The same color yarn I got for the oversized sweater, make one for Josh and Tilly. Tilly would be able to walk in it. Oh, I'm to the end. Wait, I need to switch. Tilly has worn a few different sweaters and been like okay with them, but if they're bulky at all, she like, you know, kind of like struggles moving around in them. So, okay, what am I feeling? Crochet hook. Trying to find scissors. Crochet hook. Okay, wait, I can feel my, what is that? That's my Spanish workbook. I don't want to get everything out. Here's my little bag. Okay, here we go. I don't want to get everything out because the floor of the treehouse has a lot of tree sap on it. So, but like another cat, the only way I could see us getting another cat is like if the cat chooses us. So like Tilly came to us and basically moved in on our front porch and was living there for a while. And, you know, then we like slowly befriended her and just fell in love with her, and she's our like everything now. But if something like that happened again, which is like I feel like a 1 in a billion chance, then I could see us getting another cat. But I don't see us getting another cat for the foreseeable future. Maybe in like a decade or something. But like getting another cat on purpose, I mean. We didn't want a pet right now. Like that was not the plan. I had like started to think about it a little bit. Like I've been checking like the Humane Society website and things like that, and just kind of seeing, you know, every now and then. So I guess I shouldn't say we weren't looking for a pet, but I thought we were gonna wait another year or two. You have 3 cats. Nice. My favorite color is green, and look at this beautiful green yarn. Isn't it gorgeous? So soft. It's Big Twist Hush by Big Twist, I think is what it's called. Can you see the treehouse? Yeah. Hey May, how are you? Yeah, it's a good time to give you guys a little bit of a tour. Hold on a second. Wait, where'd my scissors go? Okay, they're in my lap. I gave you a tour earlier, but since we're about to switch colors, I'll give you another tour before we switch colors. And I'll probably stay on the live until I'm done with the stockings. You guys can see how it turns out. But I do like kind of have to pee already, so we won't be able to stay late for too long. So here's a tour of the treehouse. Here's where I'm sitting. You guys are, I just hit my head on my hammock. You guys are right here. Here is the pond behind me, but it's getting dark. You're finally eating lunch, literally. Maybe that was me like an hour ago. We had, I'll post a video of it. We had a little charcuterie board sitting right here in the treehouse and had like a very late lunch because I also had a very late breakfast because I did not get up till noon. So this is the treehouse. Let's see, I think I can come down a couple steps and show you guys. So there's the archway to the magical fairy forest. There's the fairy forest. And here is what the treehouse looks like. You can see all of it really clearly in the newest video that I put out yesterday and in a bunch of the shorts. So there used to be a ladder that came up this trapdoor and it was really scary. We replaced it with these stairs. So that's the treehouse tour. I took in the decorations except for the plant because it rained last night. We didn't want everything to get damaged. We had to take in like the Wi-Fi router and stuff too. We need to get a way to like waterproof it out here. Okay. Woo. How do you become a monitor? I'm not adding any new mods right now. I'm sorry. But generally speaking, for mods, it's usually people who have been coming to live streams for over 6 months, and you have to be over 18, and then we like talk about it. Is there a new video? There is a new video out last night. Not tonight, sorry. But yeah, there's a new video out last night of building the steps to the treehouse, and I did a sleepover in the treehouse, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm purling this, so they need to be from the front. Switching colors with knitting is like really weird. You made gingerbread men for your market. I hope they sell. I feel like they should. You were at that live. You were at that live, LB Crafts. Who was at the live when I slept in the treehouse? It was really fun. Okay, so basically I'm gonna leave this color A attached, and color B, I'm going to grab it and just literally make my first stitch. I'll cut color A and tie it all together in a minute. But for now, I'm just gonna start, I almost said crocheting, I'm gonna start knitting with it. There we go. Okay, I'm doing, I'm purling this row. Oh no! You guys, look what I just did! I knit with the tail instead of knitting with the yarn that's attached to the skein. Shoot. Okay, this is what's the hardest thing about knitting, because when you frog it, you have to take all the pieces and put it back on the needle, and you can't pull them out, because if you do, it's really hard to put it all back together. It's hard to see with darker yarn too. It's a lot easier to see with lighter yarn, but this is like a fuzzier wool and it's a dark yarn, and so it's like makes it double difficult to see. Okay, let's see if I can do this correctly this time. Sorry, I'm really new to knitting still. Dominique, welcome to the sunflowers. Thank you so much for joining. You are so sweet. Friends, if you're new here, the memberships are basically like your name is a different color in the chat, and you get little special sunflower emojis, and your profile picture and name will be like on the home screen of my like YouTube page in like the members section, and your name is in the description of all my long form YouTube videos. And then there's just some random like behind the scenes extra content that I do as well for members. Memberships do cost, but I do give away 5 free memberships the first Monday of every single month. So make sure you come to the first Monday live of each month. I'm still working on my like membership spiel, you guys. I feel always like awkward talking about memberships. Okay, now let's make sure I'm actually grabbing the right piece of yarn. Okay, the tail's hanging down, so I'm not grabbing that, that one. Oh my gosh, okay. Here we go. Now that's the one attached to the skein, right? Yes, it is. And I'm purling because I'm on the back side of my work. It's called the wrong side and the right side. The knit side is the right side. The purl side is the wrong side. I'm learning things about knitting. How do you become a member? So I have them set up on like the 2 cheapest memberships. I think it's like 99 cents is the cheapest one, and then there's one that's like $5. There's literally no difference in them at all. On my page, there should be a button that says join, but it doesn't always show up on mobile. It might only show up on desktop, and that is how you join the members. But if you want to try to get one of the gifted ones, I can't choose who gets the gifted memberships. YouTube does it like automatically, but they say, YouTube told us, you guys didn't see what just happened, did you? That was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, you guys, my yarn scissors. So this is the edge of the treehouse right here. So I had the yarn scissors sitting here, and I was trying to take the lid off of them. And when I tried to take it off, it shot the lid off the edge of the treehouse. So I got to go find the lid later. Whoops. Anyways, YouTube tells us that memberships are gifted to people who are currently on the live stream who have interacted the most with your content recently. So if you want to try to get one of the gifted memberships, I guess watch and comment on a lot of my videos this month. Oh my gosh, never say sorry for not paying for memberships, you guys. Like, that's why I hardly ever talk about them. I don't want anybody to feel like they need to buy them. Like, I always completely appreciate it. Like, thank you so much to anyone who does join memberships. But that's part of why we give away 5 memberships every month, because like, that way it gives people, you know, a chance to see the behind the scenes content and stuff too, and have their name in the description for that month and things like that. It's just a little fun community thing. Your friend flushed her sock down the toilet today. That stinks. You have to go now? That's okay. We'll see you soon. See you at the next one. Oh my gosh, Hook Nook. I will have to go watch that after the live. I did not see that. You tagged me in it. Oh my gosh, I have to go check that out later. I did not see that. I never see when you guys tag me in things, because like y'all ask me sometimes if I see them. I need to figure out where to go to see like when you guys tag me and stuff. Hello, Cool Brand. Hello, Smarty Pants. Hello, Amo. Hello, Aria. Hello, Moon. What's up, friends? My Christmas plans this year. Josh and I switch families every year for Christmas. So this year we're with Josh's family. So we'll be with like all of the niece and nephews this year for Christmas. So I don't know what we're doing exactly, but it'll be a lot of fun. We'll come see my family for like an early Christmas. And then it works out perfectly because they can babysit for Tilly. And then we'll go see Josh's family for probably like a week around Christmas. It'll be fun. you might become a member. Cool. Literally no pressure. No one ever needs to feel like they need to become a member, but obviously I completely appreciate it. Will I make Josh anything this year? So I was making him a hat for Christmas, but then I gave it to him early. So I already have. It's one that matches his sweater, actually. I should have done a short. I think you can see me making it in a different video, though. Which video was I knitting? It's like cotton candy colors. It's like his favorite colors. It's like blue, white, pink. Such a pretty color scheme. Right now, I'm making a stocking for my friend Royal. I'm making stockings for my friends this year, and it's getting closer to being done. Can I teach you how to crochet? I can. I actually have a bunch of crochet tutorials on my page. If you go to the playlist called Yarns and Crafts, you can see my tutorials. The flat Stanley video. Did you like the flat Stanley video? I had seriously so much fun doing the flat Stanley. Like, it was so much fun. And I'm glad you guys liked it too. I was gonna make a video no matter what for my little cousin. And then I was like, wait, and I was like, you guys might enjoy this too. So I decided just to make it my Monday video. If you give me a good enough idea, will I do it? I don't know if there's a right way that I can answer that question. I think I just need to know what your idea is first. Because it could be a great idea, but it could be something that I don't like have the ability to make or something, you know? If you want to share, you can share the idea. What's my least favorite thing to crochet? Probably just like single crochet, honestly, like the temperature blanket. The temperature blanket is at least fun because I get to like change colors and stuff. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be knitting right now? Or am I supposed to be purling? I purled the last one. You know, it's fine. We're gonna just... So, okay, whenever you just go like only knitting back and forth or only purling back and forth without alternating, you create what is called a garter stitch. And that has kind of like ridges on it. And that's what you're supposed to do for the top of these stockings. But instead of doing all purls, I did a knit and then a purl. That's okay though. I can do a knit and purl, and then I can just knit the rest of the rows, and the bumps will just start like one row later. I'm giving my friends all these stockings, and they're like technically supposed to like look the same. They're all gonna look a little bit different because, you know me, like I follow patterns to a degree, but not completely. The pattern for this stocking is supposed to make these like tiny stockings if you use like a worsted weight yarn, but I use like a giant bulky yarn to make them like medium-sized stockings. Make gingerbread cat toys for Tilly's house. Yes, that would be so cute. Wait, I really should. I need to get some brown cotton yarn. That's so cute. You hate following patterns? Me too. Me too. How long? Let's see. You know how hard it is to finish the temperature blanket? Yeah. Started years ago and still isn't done. Same though. I've literally been joking that I need to just like lock myself in my bedroom and not come out until the temperature blanket is done. I may finish it in January because I feel like December is going to be so hectic with travel and family and holidays and stuff. I wanted to have it done by the end of the year, but I'm like, it might have to be like a January project because I just don't know if it's going to get done by the end of the year. If I make the gingerbread cat toys, I will definitely make a short showing you guys. Definitely. Be cute to make like little pieces of candy and little candy canes and stuff like that. It'd be really cute. You like the sweater I made for Josh? Thank you. So that's the sweater I was talking about earlier that I just made him. I hand knit him a hat to match it. Why is this so snug? There we go. All right. So now this is the correct side of the stocking. This is the wrong side of the stocking. Let's see. Oh, you're saying it was the flat Stanley video that I was making the hat that matched the sweater. You're right, I was. I feel like there's a different one though where I worked on it like the whole video. I feel like it was like, would it have been my Christmas in July video where I was like telling you guys to start crocheting your holiday gifts now? I think it was. I think it was. I can hear my parents talking. Hi, family. You love my swing? Thanks. Am I knitting? I am knitting right now. Have I thought about installing a slide from the Treehouse? Hey, Dad, they want to slide from the treehouse. Maybe into the pond. Oh my gosh. You love the swing? Thank you. I love these little hammock swings. They're really fun. Okay, wait. I said I was going to knit the rest of this, right? Yeah, I'm going to knit the rest of these. Even though technically I'm on the purl side right now, I want to start creating a garter stitch instead of a stockinette stitch. It's weird. Knitting has like all these different terms, but you kind of only do 2 different stitches, where like in crochet, like I feel like there's like a bunch of different types of stitches that you do. And like knitting, it's like really only 2 different things, but then there's just like more terms. I don't know if that makes any sense. I didn't make the swing though. My parents have had these forever. They're just like hooked into the ceiling of the treehouse. Josh, because he's very tall, he put that up yesterday. Do I see any animals when I'm sleeping out here? I didn't. I saw one granddaddy longleg, and that's all I saw on YouTube. I taught you how to crochet? Oh my gosh, thanks. Didn't you have an arm problem due to knitting too much? Actually crocheting too much. From crocheting too much, I have some nerve damage, so like I can't knit or crochet for too long of a period of time. It was from working on my temperature blanket, all of my Christmas presents that year, and making the 18-pound Christmas sweater. Like even like right now, I can feel a little bit of tension in my arm, but it doesn't like hurt. I do have to be careful. I can't do like too much. My arm was hurting last week making the gingerbread cat house because the macrame cord is like a really tough cord, so it's a little bit you know, harder to use. Friends, just a reminder, please don't share like personal information like age and stuff in here. Can I tell Josh so you say hi? Cool band boy, I will tell Josh that you say hi. Josh is filming a video right now for his YouTube page. That's gonna be really cool. You're making socks tomorrow? I have never made socks. That is amazing. Okay, this is gonna be cute. This is gonna be real cute. These little stockings are the closest thing to socks that I've ever made, and they're definitely not socks, but you know. Once again, I'm not really following the pattern anymore, so I'm just kind of like eyeballing it to see how big I want the side to be. Oh dang it, I forgot about sewing up the base. I meant to leave a long string. So you're supposed to leave a long string for color A, right here, this one, in order to sew up the sides, but I forgot. So I'll have to cut another piece of string to sew it up. Yep. Can I have a pattern, please? So this isn't my original pattern. This is from another YouTuber. I have it linked in last week's video. So if you go to the video where I'm making Tilly the crochet gingerbread house, in the description of that video, I have linked the video tutorial for this. The eyeballing so real, I know. We're just looking at it like, that looks right. That looks right. I admire your compassion. Oh. Well, as we say here, the world is too mean to be mean to each other. So that's why we have a very strict no bullying, like literally 1 strike you're out policy here. And we try to keep it a very, very, very safe space. You love my videos? Thank you so much, Faye Zone. Thanks. That is very nice of you to say. Can I tell Josh that you said hi as well? Yes, I will. Jana, of course. You are extremely self-confident. Thank you, Eric. I was like, am I? No, I think that I am. It's something that I've like worked on a lot, you know, over the last decade. So yeah. Will my nerve damage, will it ever go away? I don't know. It's not one that can have surgery on. It's not carpal tunnel. If it was carpal tunnel, it could just be fixed to a degree. But carpal tunnel happens like here, and mine is like up here. So I tape my arms a lot. So if you ever see me with tape on, that's being taped up to help my nerve damage. Basically, with the way that I tape from my occupational therapist, the way she taught it to me, it alleviates the pressure right here. It like pulls up this part and lets the blood flow go through better, so that nerve doesn't hurt as much. So I just have to go slow. I mean, last year you guys saw like I hardly crocheted at all last year. I could do like maybe 5 minutes at a time, 10 minutes at a time. How do me and Josh meet? Do you know what a publishing house is? So a publishing house is a place where like songwriters write. It's kind of like a record label, but for songwriters. So we met at the same publishing house. because we're both, sorry, we're both songwriters in Nashville. And we were both doing music before we were doing YouTube. And we both still do music, but YouTube is kind of what we're both doing now mainly. Is it different than tennis elbow? I think so. My occupational therapist didn't mention anything about tennis elbow, at least. Is it cold outside? It's in like the 60s. What am I making? I am making stockings for all my friends in their favorite colors. So this one's for my friend Royal. I think I need like maybe 2 more rows of the white fluffy yarn on top. I got to give my parents stockings to them this week. Did you guys see that part of the video? It was real cute. Real cute. How many days I've left my temperature blanket? I think I'm almost exactly at this exact day, because aren't we on like November 24th or something like that? And what is today, like November 19th? So yeah, I think I have like 40 rows left-ish, maybe 35, something like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen in December or January, but this winter the temperature blanket will be done for sure. Because in like the holiday season, it's just so hard. There's so many like holiday type of videos that I want to try to crank out, but then January is kind of like a dead season for content, so I feel like January would be a really good time for me to finally finish the temperature blanket. Are we surprised that May's top artist was Taylor Swift? No, I'm not surprised. I never listen to music on YouTube. I wonder what mine would be from not listening to music on YouTube. It'd probably be Scott, because I guess technically I listen to his stuff. How long have I been knitting for? I learned how to knit. What month was that, guys? I was really sick. I had bronchitis for like 2 weeks. So bad that I broke my rib. It was so bad because I coughed so much. That had to be July. So I guess I started knitting in July. Yeah, so I'm still pretty new to knitting. I learned how to crochet when I was like 9. My grandma taught me. And I did a short a few months ago of my first thing I ever crocheted. I'll have to maybe make another video of it because it's here at my parents' house. Hi Autumn, thanks for popping in. Do I regret starting the temperature blanket? Not at all. I regret not finishing it, which I know I say that still having not finished it, but I think if I did it again, I think I would take on like fewer other projects at the same time. I think I need like 1 more row. I don't know, maybe not. That might be cute. No, I need 1 more row. 1 more row and then we'll cast off. And we'll cast off. Sending love from Ireland. Oh, I want to go to Ireland so bad. Yes, it was the rock sweater. You remember? Oh my gosh. You mentioned never cutting my hair. Yeah, I mean, I trim my hair a lot, but I don't really have an intention to cut my hair short. I've just always really liked having long hair. I've been having an urge to dye it some sort of fun color, but I don't know what. I'm really going gray. I don't know how much you guys can see, but I have like a bunch of gray hair. So when I get like a gray streak in my hair eventually, maybe I'll dye that like a fun color. It'd be fun. Blue streak, purple, pink. What's my favorite thing to crochet or knit? I mean, I'm really liking these knit stockings. I can do one when I'm like really focusing in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I really like doing granny squares, not changing colors, but I like doing like the granny square stitch for crochet. That's been my favorite recently. Yeah, my hair's gotten really long. It really has. Looks healthy. Do you guys hear the howling? Those are dogs, I think. Maybe those are coyotes? That high-pitched one's a coyote. Do you hear that? How's Josh? Josh is great. He's in my dad's wood shop right now, filming his YouTube video. That's... What in the world is happening? You guys hear this, right? Okay. If they come for me, I have my knitting needles. Do me and Josh ever really get married? Absolutely. No, we do. We just, We have a crazy plan for our wedding, and so we're saving up for it and planning for it. You guys are gonna get an entire video series for our wedding. Don't worry. Yeah, coyotes. So like some people have dogs kind of close to here, and so I think that the dogs and the coyotes like set each other off. You know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, that was very loud. That was crazy. You're crocheting a scrunchie for the first time. That's something that I've still never done. Did he propose? No, we're not engaged yet. We want to like get engaged like closer to when we know we actually are like doing our wedding, if that makes any sense. Okay, I think that this is big enough for the top. Might be too big. I don't think so. I think that's cute. Yeah, that's cute. So I'm gonna cast off, which is not my favorite thing in the world, I do admit. I'm not a huge fan of casting off. I should come to Alaska. Oh my gosh, I would love to. That's one of my, what do we say, like maybe 5 or 6 states that I haven't been to, is Alaska. So I would love to come to Alaska. You're crocheting mittens? That's awesome. It's starting to get kind of cold out here. I meant to bring a blanket out, but I'm not gonna be out here too much longer. I'm gonna finish up this. So with casting off, you basically do 2 stitches, and then you take the first stitch and you like wrap it over the second stitch, and then you only have 1 stitch on this hook, and so there you've cast off 1 stitch. So now I do another stitch, and then I take this first one over the second one again, and there I've cast off a second stitch. So technically it's casting off on this side. So you basically just always put 2 stitches on your like working needle, and then you take one over the other one. But the one over the other one, especially with fuzzy yarn, is just a little bit difficult to see to cast off. When I'm using a different yarn, it's a lot easier, but this fuzzy yarn is kind of difficult. Just got married, her dress was gorgeous. Ooh, May, you'll have to send me that. I want to see the wedding dress. Oh no, I'm blanking on the username right now. One of my mutuals on TikTok crocheted her wedding dress, and it was gorgeous. Literally so gorgeous. Hello, Kenzie, how are you? I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. I taught you how to crochet. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love the chunky sweater. That was quite a fun project, I have to admit. I'll definitely be reposting some clips of that this winter. It's too much fun. We'll be getting homages to that video for the next 5 years probably. It is a little bit hard and confusing. I know what you mean about your hand and your brain being on different wavelengths. Like, I feel like with crochet, I've been doing it for so long, it just feels like typing. It feels like second nature. You know, like with typing, I don't think about like where the letters are anymore. It's just, you just type. But when I was first learning how to type, I had to think about every single letter and where every single letter was. But now I can just like type, and this feels like I'm learning to type still, compared to like crocheting just feels like typing. I guess it's kind of like languages too, right? Like even like with like Spanish, with some things and some parts of speaking in Spanish, like I can just do it, but then some of them I'm having to like pause and like translate and like take my time, you know? Where is my dad? Dad, they're asking where you are. Are you at the dock? You're on the deck? Okay. They have speakers outside, and they were going to turn the what? Yeah, the coyotes. It's crazy. They're so loud. Oh my gosh. They're asking if you guys can come say hi. They're asking if you guys can come say hi. Oh no, I forgot what I was doing. See, this is what I mean about my brain and my hands being in different places. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good night, Crystal. What am I knitting? I'm knitting a stocking. I'm trying to knit all my friends' stockings this year, but I'm new to knitting, so it's really good practice for me because I'm, you know, you guys see that I'm going slower. Okay, last one. Ah, it's so exciting. Okay, now I'll show you guys how I finish this off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my crochet hook. Let's grab a different one though. I don't want this really big one. Let's see. Goodbye always, Alice. Let's grab a slightly smaller one. Here's an 8mm. Hello, family. Okay. Now, I'm going to crochet. So are those dogs or coyotes or both?
Hopefully coyotes.
I think so too. I am in the treehouse.
Actually, they were done, the dogs.
So I make the little loop-de-loop. Oh no, I dropped my yarn. Okay, good. The yarn didn't fall into the sap. The knitting sticks are tiny. Oh, the ones I was using are pretty big actually. They're 8mm, I think. 9mm. Yeah. Hello, family.
Hello.
Hello. This is my mama. Ooh. Hello. You guys probably seen her in videos.
Hello, sunshine family. Hello, hello.
And then my dad.
Your dad.
Hello. Whoa. We got a moth.
We're the crazy parents
Awesome parents.
that do anything to get our daughter to come home and stay time with us.
I was showing them all the steps. If you guys are just not joining, I'll show you guys the steps again. This is what we built. And they just walked up. So we had like a terrifying ladder here that came up through the trap door. And Dad, how much of the trap door do we have to cut off? Because the tree grew bigger over the last 20 years.
Cut it off, so I didn't help. About 3 inches.
Yeah, 3 inches, right?
Crazy. I guess you can kind of see the difference in these boards. You can see them maybe just a little bit. Yeah. Wild. And you've trimmed over the years the outside of this a little bit, right?
Yeah, just kind of increased with the growing.
Crazy.
Looks like it went over up there. Kind of
And there's the archway that we built last year. Can you guys believe that was already a year ago?
No.
Years flown by. You'll be back in 5 minutes? Okay, Aaron, we will see you then. Oh my gosh. And there's all the lights in the magical fairy forest. Yeah. Oh, I think our tree lights timed off. Oh, nope. We're still figuring out how to turn these lights on. There we go.
Show me your router thing.
Oh yeah, this is how we have Wi-Fi out here. Josh and Dad hooked that up. I am still live, Anna. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're still out here. It's dark now. You guys can't even see the lake anymore. Turn on my flashlight. There you can see like the edge of the pond.
Your phone picked it up for a long time. The sunset.
I know, it really did. Josh isn't here. That's actually my dad. And I thought it was
Hello.
Josh. Hello.
Dad with a ponytail.
And Josh with the ponytail too. It's so dark out. I know it is. It is dark. It's crazy. Oh man. It's almost when you have to go. Okay, well, yeah, go get some sleep. I'm just gonna be on for a little bit longer anyways. Well, family, I'll be in a minute. I'm gonna finish up my my stocking and then jump off with the live. It's almost, see, look, it's almost done. Love you guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. They ask, how's Tilly doing? You'll always have to check on Tilly. Oh, she's all snuggly. Good. All right, I think that's a big enough loop-de-loop for the side. So let's cut this. Sleep, what's that? I know. May and I have about the same same sleep schedule. I'm just, hey, I do sleep. It's just always at weird hours. I'm trying to get better at it though. Really trying. Okay, so I'm going to fold this in half and I'm gonna sew it together, you know, with the wrong side out, and then we'll flip it inside out. So I basically just make the little loop, and instead of kind of tying a knot, I just take it and I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth right here. Back and forth and back and forth. Does she like her gingerbread house or her couch better? It's hard to say. So the gingerbread house she's only had for like a week, and she didn't start using it until a couple days ago, and now she's been using it a lot. We brought it with us to my parents' house. At home, she uses her couch all the time. The couch is kind of like when she wants alone time, she goes and like goes to her little like living room, which isn't like a ton. It's probably like a couple hours every day, something like that. You're crocheting a hexagon pullover sweater. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Can I have a tutorial, please? This is not my pattern, so I can't make a tutorial for it, but I did link their tutorial in my video where I talk about this. It's the video where I'm crocheting the gingerbread cat house for Tilly. I show you guys the stockings that I'm making for my friends. Spoiler alert, I did not get them done. In that video, I'm like, I'm trying to have 5 done by tomorrow. I did not. Okay, so now that I did the top together with the white yarn. I'm gonna add in more of the black wool yarn to do the base. Oh my gosh, this friend also has a cat. I should make her one for her cat too. That would be really, really cute, wouldn't it? Make a smaller one. That'd be adorable. Okay, I'm gonna tie on this yarn and then just sew up the rest of it. Amazing. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Well, if you ever do see me, say hi, and I will do my best to give you a tiny ducky. I try to always have tiny duckies with me. Sometimes I have friendship bracelets with me too, but not always. I need to make some more ducky friendship bracelets. I used to always have ducky friendship bracelets with me. I made a bunch of them for the Tennessee Renaissance Fair, and then they didn't, to bring to you guys, and I even told you guys I was making them, and then they didn't let me bring them in. So then I had a bunch of bracelets that I was giving out to you guys for like months whenever I'd see you places. You need to stop staying out till 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, because you have to get up at 8 now? Oh my gosh, yeah, you definitely need to go to bed earlier than 2 now. 2 is probably the earliest I go to bed, I would say. But I don't know, like, I mean, with crafting and stuff, I don't know, I always get so inspired to like craft at night and everything. A crochet ducky would be really cool, but no, not crochet duckies. Actually just little plastic duckies, like the tiny ones. I started giving them away at Renaissance fairs and just had like so much fun with it that I decided to carry them with me everywhere. And then anytime I see you guys somewhere, I give them to you guys. Am I going live tomorrow? I'll try to. Tomorrow, I think my mom and I are going to be decorating for Christmas all day at their house. So, because I have a bunch of Christmas videos I think I want to film while I'm here. So we're gonna decorate and get all set up. And I think next week's video is going to be an advent calendar review video of like, I bought 5 different crafty advent calendars. So I think that's gonna be Monday's video. So I want to be like all Christmassy. You crochet duckies, that is so cool. I am making a knit stocking and I'm almost done with it. I'm just sewing it up and then I just have to weave in and cut my ends and I'll be done. Crazy. Mine is Christmas as well, for sure. I love winter, I love coziness, I love hot cocoa and sugar cookies and the Grinch and Elf, Christmas Carol. Yeah, I really, really love the holiday season so much. It's just the perfect time for like being cozy, you know? You love the swing? Thanks, me too. Me too. It is your cat. Awesome. Did I make what for Josh? What did I make for Josh? I missed the other message. Hello, Kenzie, how are you? Wait, what are random acts of crochet kindness? I love the sound of that, but I've never heard of that. Please tell us what that is. Okay. Almost done. Friends, just a reminder, please don't spam or I will mute you, and I don't want to mute you. I don't want to, but we have to make sure that everybody has a chance to be heard in the chat, and I can only see 3 or 4 of your messages at a time. So if anybody spams, then I can't see anybody else. So send your message and just wait a few minutes before you send it again. You joined late, that's okay. There will always be more lives. We are almost done for tonight. I just want to finish up my stocking on this live. You hide crochet in random places. That's the cutest thing I've ever heard. I think that I'm gonna have to start doing that. I'm so curious like where you would hide them though, because I feel like anywhere indoors is usually a store, and then people would think they needed to buy it. And if you hide them in like a park or something, won't they get like gross, like in like the weather? I guess I could hide them like underneath like gazebos and stuff in like parks. That could be cute. Okay, I definitely need to do the random acts of crochet kindness. I love that. I've hidden rocks before. I've never made them, but I've like found rocks that have like paintings on them that say like, take this with you and hide it somewhere else for someone else to find, kind of a thing. I've taken it like states and states away just like for fun and hidden them different places. Those are always fun. See, I worry about hiding them in the store because then people will think that like they need to buy it. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like, wait, what is this? Is this just to take? I could hide it in like a public library or something, I guess. That could be fun. You put notes on them? Oh, that's so cute. I love that. All right. Let me sew back a couple so I can tie these together. I thought you only did lives on Monday. So that's my only scheduled live, or my Monday lives, but I like to do a random live if I can other times in the week. I need to do a morning live sometime soon so I can see more friends from the UK and Australia, because all my lives end up being kind of around this time. At the gym, I could maybe put one in like a locker at the gym or something. That'd be fun. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta resituate in my chair, making sure I wasn't gonna drop anything. You guys, I'm so excited. Okay, let me tie this together so it doesn't come undone. Double knot this here. You're crocheting. Awesome. Technically, I'm knitting. Well, technically, I'm tying off ends, but I am usually crocheting. I think my title says crocheting in the treehouse because I was not planning on knitting today. I was planning on working on my crochet project, and then somehow we started talking about stockings, or maybe I just started thinking about my stockings, and I was like, oh, I could make this. So there we go. I'm always worried I'm gonna cut my hair when I'm cutting off ends. Anybody else ever do that? All right, are we ready to see the final reveal? Well, not final, I have to put her initial on it, but still, the actual stocking is done. Flipping it inside out. Almost. Oh my gosh, guys, I think it turned out so cute. Hold on. Yep, that's perfect. Yeah, we guesstimated correct. Look how adorable that is. That is so cute, you guys. That's in their favorite colors, and Royal's favorite color is black, so it's gonna have an R on it. I'm so excited. I love it. All right, friends. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really have to pee, so I'm gonna get off of the live. I'm gonna go pee and go get some dinner with my family and probably chill tonight. Probably just chill tonight. I have a bunch of shorts to be editing, so I will probably be posting some more shorts later of building the treehouse stairs. So you guys might see some more of that. Ooh, my charcuterie board video. That'll probably be out later tonight. All right, friends. I will see you guys soon. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check out yesterday's video of building the stairs into the treehouse. Once again, I will show you. We are currently, yes, in a treehouse. The title is not clickbait. And this is what we did this week. We built stairs into the treehouse, and then I had a slumber party in the treehouse. It was so much fun. So you also let me know, comment on that video, and I will be answering every single comment on that video tonight. So I'll see you guys in that comment section, and I'll see you back on live maybe tomorrow or the next day. Bye, friends.